Hey everyone, Lex and Kairos back today for another Brawl Stars 1v1 tournament final. Today we have Paradox. Paradox is currently the #1 band in the world and it is going to be on fire. Speaking of on fire, we got the man right above me here. Kairos, how you doing today, man?
Dude, I'm doing so good. So for those of you guys that aren't familiar with this tournament series, what we're doing is 1v1, where basically Lex and I are giving you the bird's eye view. Get it? Because we're crow. Anyways. So you can see what's going on, but it's a 1v1 match on smash and grab to try and figure out who can get those 10 gems fastest and run away. We've got plenty of other videos that explain more details on that, but we're going to go ahead and jump in today.
All right, so first of all, let's meet the contestants. Our first finalist is a former #1 player in the world, the leader of the #1 band in the world, and with an impressive 13,044 trophies as his personal best, he's looking to show the competition that he be jamming all the way to the finals. We got BobMarley. Some say that our next finalist is illegal in 17 US states, and that he sleeps upside down like a bat. What we do know is that he has a personal best of almost 11,000 trophies and is a co-leader in Paradox. Let's give it up for Sward. If you look up our next contestant in the dictionary, you'll find that his name means a creature of monstrous size and power. His personal best of 9,516 trophies would definitely back that assertion up. He's out to devour his enemies today. Let's give it up for Behemoth. Some speculate that our next contestant has to take off his shoes with an Allen wrench and that he has explosive nipples. What we know for a fact is that he isn't just going to show off a minimum amount of skill. With his 8-minute best time as a boss and 9,400 trophy personal best, he's going to bring his A game today. We got Max. So in the semifinals, our matchups consist of BobMarley versus Behemoth and Sward versus Max. First up, we're going to go take a look at the match here between BobMarley and Behemoth. Let's get their bands and let's hop into battle. All right, here we go. Hopping into this first one. The semifinals here with BobMarley versus Behemoth. They've called the bands of No Spike and No Rico. Bob is rolling in here with Colt. Who does Behemoth got? Nita.
He's playing Nita, yeah.
We've seen this matchup quite a few times. I think Nita has usually been the victor. You know, obviously different players, different times, but
absolutely. You know, it's going to be a tough to say who wins because Nita does tend to kind of do a better job at commanding that center there. But it's just a matter of one quick move on Colt's part to really try and take her out. You know.
Right. Of course. Now Colt has recently gotten this range nerf, so we'll see if that comes into play at all. But he was able to back Bob quite a bit back off the spawn there and push him back into the bushes.
Yeah, absolutely. So
oh,
looks like he was able to take him out. Now Nita
take him out real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Nita does have that increased health, so that definitely is going to make things a little bit difficult for him. He's pushing him back, just trying to keep him away from the center in time for that second gem to reload, probably. But
nice
is
move
he
right there.
take him?
Nita throws out the bear. Yep,
wow.
And Bob used his super right on to catch the bear and Behemoth and take him out really quickly. Killed him and now has the control of the gems. Quite the turn of events.
That was actually really fast. It's going to be pretty hard for Behemoth to really catch up to him there, especially because Bob is just able to. He just has that range advantage there.
Yeah. Very
fast. These matches, they go really quickly.
Yep, it didn't take long right there. BobMarley picks up the first game in the semifinals, which puts him up 1-0.
Okay, so here we go, round 2. If BobMarley takes this, then he does take the victory. Now, the bands were Jesse and Spike. Kind of an interesting band choice right here, but with these added walls on this map, it's going to be interesting to see how this influences things. Looks like we've got a battle of the throwers here.
Yeah, and of course this map has been changed here just in this most recent balance update. They've added 2 walls, as you can see me and Kairos both hovering right around right now, which has really given rise to prominence. I mean, throwers are already good on this map anyway, and now they're especially good because there's so much walls for them to walk around and kite.
Absolutely. I love that this this map change is actually allowed for different types of brawlers. Here we go. Is he going to get the kill right here?
Oh, wow.
Behemoth
unleashes the super there and took him out.
That's right. That was actually really intense. I thought for sure he was going to get taken out. Now it's a guess as to where he's at. He's just trying to keep Bob just backed away from that center there.
Yeah, Bob's got that super ready to go. And it looks like they both activated. Does he take Behemoth? Oh, he didn't get it off in time. He activated it, but he didn't get to throw it.
I think he was.
So he's going to rely. He's got to get it. He's got to get it right here. He's going to have to use that super and really connect with it.
He is. I think that he was maybe trying to just determine exactly where he was going to be moving and was a little bit late. And there he was able to take it out. Wow! Holy cow!
Again, the turn of reverse. Just the whole reversal of the game right there for Bob.
You know, we don't actually see
in a row.
that happen that often in these 1v1 matches. A lot of times, there's a lot of running away and just getting. But Bob was able to very quickly turn that around.
Not running away, Bob actually charged into him there a little bit, and so he's gonna have to. Oh, there we go though.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a surprising turn of events there, and that means BobMarley is now 2-0, and that's going to advance him onto the finals. All right, so now we've got Max versus Sward. Going into the second semifinal here, the bands are No Nita and No Colt, which is the classic matchup we've been seeing time after time here. Sward's playing Ricochet. Who does Max got?
He's got Terra, actually.
Okay, so Terra is also a really strong choice in these 1v1s. If you remember back, if you haven't seen it already, go check out the Nova Finals that was on Kairos' channel, because Keenan played Terra a lot and did very well with her.
Yeah, he really did, and you can see right here, I don't think that Rico's been able to hit Max once.
No, he's
until now.
Barely connected with any shots, right, as you were speaking.
Yeah,
but Terra's just able to really control this center. And, of course, now that Ricochet actually did get that recent health nerf as well, it looks like he could be going down right there, and he does.
Wow, that is crazy.
The less health is gonna hurt him a little bit here.
Yeah, this is absolutely just a stomp, really. I mean, Sward's trying to figure out exactly where he's going to be at, but he's completely dominating that center. He just needs one more gem, and then he's basically good to run away. If he thinks he can do that. Some very solid dodging right there, but Sward misses his super.
Yeah, he had a shot there to really do some damage, but he just missed it, and that gives Max 10 gems, and he does have a super, so he can use that to either help take him out or pull him away.
Yeah, that was just that was really fast match. Very dominating to see how he was able to use that. And there goes the super, able to get rid of him, and that's match.
That was a pretty quick and dominating victory there.
Okay, so here we have the next round. Now, if Max takes this, then he does go on to the finals. Sward started with the ban first. He decided to ban Piper, and then Max decided to ban Pam. So now we've got, looks like a Dynamite versus a Spike.
Right, yeah, this will be interesting. I mean, I think that throwers have a definite advantage on this map, but right off the bat there, Sward got connected on with a couple big shots from Max there, so that took him down to pretty low health. We'll see if he can use these new walls to his advantage and back Max off the center enough to at least to pick up some gems.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, because if Spike can just get close enough to just land a couple of shots, it'll take Sward out almost instantly. Yeah,
and Dynamite is one of those brawlers that he has an amazing damage output potential. However, his skill cap on hitting all those shots is a little bit harder. The shots don't travel real fast, and they can be somewhat easy to dodge. So we're going to see here how well Sward is able to use Dynamite and keep Spike back off the center there.
Yeah, this is actually a really close match right here. You know, Dynamite's able to hide behind and keep the pressure on the actual gem spawn. Max is not even trying to go and get that gem that's close to the other side. He's just trying to just grab them as they pop out on the lower side there.
Yeah, it's too risky. He uses that opportunity to charge in with his super right there. Does take him out, but he decides he's not going to go there because he's going to be spawning. He not even going to risk it with those 4 gems. He's just going to go ahead and take his one back there and spawn and go back into hiding.
He's playing it really safe, you know, and we saw that actually in the last match. Max just he seems to have a very cool head about him. You know, he just very calculated, makes those decisions, and you know, he does not seem to be nervous at all. Every decision or every move that he makes really does seem to be calculated here.
Right, but now Sward did take back over the center there. It was able to push back. The super comes out from Max, and he's looking to try to get that one gem, but he's not able to. Max has just pushed him out with that super. Grab number 10. Now he is going to have to push because there's not enough time to get himself back up to 10.
He's got 183 HP.
He's going to go for it. He's pushing in.
Oh!
He takes him out.
What?
Wow. Nice shot by Sward.
That was rough.
We've seen some pretty dramatic turnarounds in these matches.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. It's going to be really hard for Max to try and come back. He's poking around, checking these bushes to see, but there goes that super on him. And And he takes
oh,
him
and
out
he takes
again.
him out again.
Yeah.
Yep, that's very well played by Sward there.
That was really fantastic to see that turnaround.
Yeah, both players were just playing it somewhat reserved and just trying to find their moment to really make a move. All right, so hopping in here to battle number 3 here in the semifinals versus Max versus Sward. Whoever wins this is going to be moving on to the finals to face BobMarley. The bans were no Poco and no Jesse. Interesting bans, ones that we haven't seen really banned very often, and they're both playing Spike right now.
Yeah, this is actually a really great map for Spike, I think. You know, the fact that you can just hide behind those walls, put it back there, and then try and deal some damage. Now, the fact that they're both playing Spike, though, it's really going to come down to who lands the best shots.
Yeah, who's the better Spike player here, or who gets that one lucky break? And right now, Sward pushed Max out at the beginning, but then now Max has got the control right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The supers are definitely going to play a big role in this, though. That's, because one super can really turn the tide with Spike.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of supers, Max has his ready to go. It's not active, but Sward's still trying to work on building up his.
Yeah,
there comes the super from Max, but he missed it. He missed the super, missed his opportunity, which gives Sward a little bit of an opening that he really needs right now.
Yeah, Sward was definitely paying really close attention to Max and just looking for that. They've got some really great reflexes. As soon as they see that yellow, they know it's time to turn around.
And here's one thing I just noticed is that, and I didn't even realize I did it, but I picked up 2 gems. So I don't even know. I don't know if I should just let them kill me right now, or no, that would probably build up Max super to do that. So I'm just gonna sit back and we'll see if Sward can overcome the Lex right there.
Here, I'll come kill you. Where are you at? You in the center?
I'm right here next to you. Thing is, I don't know if I want the. Okay, I'll just jump to the center here and shoot me one more time. Boom. Okay, there you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right, now there we go. 7-6. They're both right there with both of their supers.
There goes the super. Max drops his down so that he can stay healed up in that super. But it looks like Sward was able to take him out. You know, I don't even feel bad about those extra gems popping up from you right around that center there, because Sward was able to dominate that center there and keep Max away from that.
3-2-1. That's going to cinch it for Sward there. Yeah, he was able to take him out regardless of the gems. He killed him there. Pretty handily.
That was pretty fair, yeah. Okay, so here we got the first round of the finals in Hard Rock Mine. Now, BobMarley actually decided to ban Spike, and Sward banned Primo, which is interesting. So now we've got a Colt versus... Is that a Brock?
Brock. Yeah, it's a Brock. A beach Brock at that with his pink flippers. I have not seen Brock played yet, but my goodness, did he make quick work of BobMarley right there with a couple very good shots.
Yeah, that was really fast work of him. You know, that's the thing, and now that he has his super charged up, it's going to be pretty tough to... I mean, if BobMarley makes one mistake right there, then he's just going to be obliterated by that super.
Yeah, even though Colt has the quicker speed, even though it's been nerfed, he still has a quicker speed. If he places that super right, there's no getting out of it in time for him before he dies.
Absolutely.
So I expect him to hold off that super and wait for a moment to where there was, never mind, ignore exactly everything I just said, because he decided to unleash it right there. I thought he was going to wait until there was a gym there, like right there, if Bob was working towards the gym, he could use it on that gym spot to keep him back, but he decided to use it. Bob pushed him all the way back. It's almost got him dead, and runs back to the spawn to retake control of that. So it's knotted up 5-all right now.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. There's a reason why these guys are playing and why we're not, because I was expecting him to do the same thing. But Sward is just trying to poke and keep BobMarley at that distance. The fact that Colt now has that range decrease means that he's got a... It's tough for him to try and poke forward and do that. He has to dodge really quickly, but he does have that additional speed. So, and he is pushing Sward all the way back there. He's up to 9 gems now.
Yeah, he really needs to hit some shots. He only connected on one of those 3. Bob with his nice jukes there. But he's pushing back. He's going to have to go in now because Bob has the clear advantage. He can't sit around and wait. He's going to see what we can see what he does here now.
He does have his super built up, and it looks like Bob was able to run away. Sward just has to hit him once. Nope. Okay, 3 seconds left. Doesn't look like that's happening. Wow.
Yeah, he just needed the super connected with one of the shots. If it would have made 2, he would have been dead, but then he just missed that shot right after it. And well played to BobMarley, picking up the first win here in the final round. Coming into the second match here of the finals, right now the count is 1-0 BobMarley. The bans were no Bo and no Jesse, and so Sward's got the new and improved hopefully improved Mortis, and going up against Nita, and this is a rough matchup, at least for the old Mortis it was. We'll see how this one fares.
This will be difficult. Right there, Bob was able to just take him out super quickly, and Nita just does such a good job of controlling the center. I have a hard time believing that Mortis is going to be able to really give up a fair fight.
I think the thought process here for Sward was that Bob and some other people have been playing Dynamite on this map, who's really strong. I think he was expecting him to play Dynamite, and if that would have been the case, it would have been a very nice hard counter. But right there,
super close. Yeah, he had Bob down below 100 HP. It was super close.
I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I was off the map. I thought that Sward finished off Bob there, but no, it was the other way around. He worked it back. Wow.
Yeah, he did work it back there. I mean, that's super close right there. Now he just needs to grab one gem and basically run out of there and keep his distance.
Yeah. And the bear is up, although I think it's on somebody else that's not chasing Sward, so that's a lucky break for him. Yeah. But Bob's got another bear ready to go.
He does have another bear. Now, Bob or Sward does still have a chance here. This is the finals, and because it's the finals, there are no. It's best 3 of 5, so.
Best of 5, yeah. So he does have a chance to get the reverse sweep, but Bob's definitely going to be looking home to bring home the 3-0, give him the goose egg.
Okay, so this match is for all the marbles if Bob is able to win. The bans were Daryl, banned by Bob, and then Sword decided to ban Bo again. So now Bob is playing Piper, both Pipers.
They both got Pipers, wow.
Okay, so it's just a matter of being able to land 2 shots right there. If they're able to do that, then that Piper's going to win. This is going to be interesting. I'm actually pretty excited about this.
Right, I haven't seen a Piper v Piper in 1v1 yet here, at least not in Smash and Grab.
Yeah, Piper's, but this is a very solid map for Piper, so I can see why they went with Piper, especially because other brawlers are going to be a little bit squishier, not as much of a close-range brawler map.
Man, but this could swing any way in an instant. Like you said, just 2 shots from Piper, and the other one's done. And so this match could just flip on an instant. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, and it is really close here. We've got 4 for both sides, and they're just poking, pushing, going back and forth, playing on their little iPhones, you know.
Right now, Sward's got the center, but they both are low health, so he doesn't want to move in there because one shot would end the game pretty much. Yes. So we'll see what
Bob is doing the same. It looks like he's going in there for those gems. He's able to take him out, grab his gems, and run. This is gonna be difficult for him to catch up.
Yeah.
Looks like Sward used his super to try and bounce in there, but didn't quite work out.
Bob's got his ready to go. He does get him with one shot here. One shot will turn it back around. Can he land it?
Whoa!
Oh, the super jumps out of it just in time. Nice shot by BobMarley there to jump away from that shot, and that seals the deal for him. BobMarley is the winner of the 1v1 Paradox Tournament Finals. Congrats to Bob and to all these guys who played, because they actually did a full-on tournament, and these were the guys that came away with the victories. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for us today here in this 1v1 final with Paradox, but we do have some pretty fun and interesting news. Kairos, why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, so we've got 3 more bands lined up to do this 1v1 series. What we're going to do is, if you take all of the 1v1s we've done, including the 3 that we're going to do, that's a total of 8 bands. What we're then going to do is we're going to release a few other videos with the finalists competing for the global #1 spot for 1v1. It's going to be very exciting. I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So all the winners are going to duke it out, and hopefully in the end, we're going to walk out with one clear victor of who is the best at 1v1 in Brawl Stars right now. So you're not going to want to miss those videos, so be sure to stick around for all of that action coming up very soon. But for today, that's going to be it. Thanks again to everybody who participated here from Paradox. And as always, until next time, we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Lex out.